You not gonna give him your money?
No.
The greatest of all time? Ain't that what you call The Rock?
Yes.
You don't give him none of your money.
I gave him enough of my money.
But you want to talk about Black Panther?
You want to talk about Black Panther?
No. What I'm saying is, you asked me about Black Panther.
Welcome to the Embrace the Turn Up podcast. Cultural commentary from two guys who want all the smoke. All the smoke. And now your hosts, A-Dub and John.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Embrace the Turn Up podcast.
This nigga, man. So you don't support black people, but he won't support what we call Black Adam.
You called it nigga cat.
Nigga cat forever. Yeah. I mean, that's what it is. It's a nigga in a cat suit forever. Is that not what it's called?
Guys,
nigga in a cat suit forever.
That is the voice of the eternal curmudgeon, the Scrooge of everything, not just Christmas, of everything.
The Scrooge of everything.
John is in the building.
Nigga cat forever.
In his NASA hat. Clearly he about to join the Space Force.
Hell yeah.
We still got to figure out how to do that, right?
There's got to be a way to apply online or something. I mean, Steve Carell is the commanding chief.
Oh, you watch that shit too?
Oh yeah, I love Space Force. That's a great show.
That's just hilarious.
That's what makes Space Force what it is. You know what I mean?
Oh, for real.
Let's see, Space Force join.
You ready to go through the book?
Joining requirements. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna let Google pull this up. You go ahead and introduce the pod.
All right, so that's John, the future leader of the Space Force. I'm the pod guy, the pod tribal chief, if you will. They call me.
You can't even call yourself that. You don't support The Rock.
Huh?
You don't support The Rock.
Tribal chief. That's me, and that's me and Roman.
Is you and Roman? I thought The Rock was the tribal chief.
I mean, he's gonna fight for a tribal chief title at WrestleMania. John, you seem so excited for WrestleMania.
You know, if that happens, it's not in Pittsburgh next year. You said it's not.
No, it's in Hollywood next year. Year after that, Philly.
Damn, that means The Rock. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Why I'd be in Hollywood then? The Rock come back, be in Hollywood. That'd be. All right, so what do you want to be? Do you want to be? It says Guardians Wanted. Guardians, huh?
We need to be Guardians of the Galaxy in the Space Force? John.
I was thinking about Destiny, but yeah,
what are we doing?
Guardians.
Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah.
So to qualify, you must be 17 and 39 years of age, a U.S. citizen, have a high school diploma.
Check.
You apply through an Air Force recruiter, your local recruitment office and website. Test. It's called the ASVAB. Assesses your capabilities in 4 areas. Arithmetic, reasoning, mathematic knowledge, word knowledge, and paragraph comprehension.
I've taken that test before.
These determine your strengths and ability to withstand the demands of service and aptitude. Okay. There's a screening. You're assessed on moral and physical standards set by the Space Force.
Ooh,
you might put you in a.
You might fail that one. They said moral standards. Ooh, you might fail there.
You're probably right. Then you're paired with a counselor to provide placement options, and then you go into training. So that's to be enlisted. They got something called enlisted and to be an officer. You want to be an officer? That's probably like the
Jedi Knights.
For real. Well, they got different requirements for the officer. Here's the benefits though. Wow. Base salary.
Can I be a Star-Lord?
This would be cool though. It says every active duty guardian. That'd be a cool ass name, bro. Like, who the fuck you talking to, nigga? I'm a guardian, nigga.
I'm a guardian of the galaxy. Nigga. What's good, nigga?
Every active duty guardian is paid equally based on rank.
You will address me as Star-Lord from now on,
but
nigga.
Your salary is just part of the package. Insurance. Space Force offers guardians and their families top of the line, low rate insurance, because government insurance. Living expenses are covered for those who live on base. Where's base at? Is that in space?
Colorado.
Food allowance is provided, and single guardians receive a free meal account, covering up to 4 meals a day.
You address me as Star-Lord, nigga. See my nigga John behind me? Space Force. He a Green Lantern.
All guardians get 30 days of paid vacation per year. They can travel on Air Force aircraft to almost any U.S. state. Bruh.
My dad be talking about that, how you can just go anywhere.
Just go,
on
like...
the military flights.
Yeah, just Yeah.
Nah, that shit do seem like a nice perk.
So would you want to be a cyber systems operation, intelligence analysis, space systems operator, targeting analysis, acquisition manager, cyberspace operations, intelligence officer, or space operations officer?
John, intelligence.
You want to get intelligence?
I want to be a space spy.
You want? All right. Welcome to the Embrace the Turn Up podcast. It's the Hooded Avenger himself, Bilbo Swaggins.
You don't want to be a space spy?
You be taking shit too far. Like, your imagination is wild. I don't even know why you brought that up. You want to be a space spy?
What the fuck are you gonna do in Space Force intelligence?
Yeah, that's a great question. They spy? They won't be spying on.
Intelligence in the military means spy.
Okay, all right.
Space Force. Where do they operate?
You said out of Colorado, but I guess in space.
Space spy.
So you want to be James Bond of space?
Because here's the thing.
You want to drink blue milk martinis?
John, here's the thing. By the time we discover life, I'll be long dead. So I'll just be... Essentially, you'll just be writing manuals about how to be a space spy.
So you tell me people are going to be reading the spy book of A-Dub 100 years from now.
You get it?
And you built the template for it.
You get it? Like, I'll just be sitting around watching sci-fi movies trying to decide when we discover intelligent life out there, how best to be a space spy. Come on.
All right, well.
What about you?
That sounds great. I'd rather be. I want to shoot blasters and shit. Space operations officer. That's me. I want to shoot blasters. That's what I'd be doing. Where's the blaster training at?
Oh shit.
Okay, you work in your intelligence. I'll be working on blasters.
Yeah, you be a Starship Trooper.
Hell yeah.
Rico's Roughnecks.
Hell yeah. Jam the scanner. Remember that? Jamming the scanner. If you've never seen Spaceballs, you gotta see it.
Oh man,
great movie. I feel like shooting blasters be shit though. Be the shit, like, I don't know.
Yeah, until you're on the front line and some big ass arachnid bug is like ripping your arms off.
What was the name of that movie?
Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers, yeah.
Came out I think 20 years ago last week.
Yeah, Starship Troopers is shit, man.
That's my shit. I love.
Well, there's two ways it could go. It could go There's two ways it could go. It could turn into Starship Troopers, where a big ass alien rip my body into pieces, or I could become Master Chief.
I don't know. I watched the Halo show. They put them motherfuckers through some shit to turn them into
Spartans.
But
let me ask you this: would you rather be a Spartan or just a normal cadet?
Normal cadet. Spartans
for real?
Feelings.
No, nigga, you don't want crying during movies and shit. I guess. I guess a Spartan be great for me then.
First of all,
Spartan be good for me.
That's why I said space intelligence.
That's why I said space intelligence. I don't know how I would be able to. If you're space intelligence, and I'm out frontline Spartan, and you giving me fucking like telling me what to do, where to go, like what doors are open, what's not. I don't know how that would go. I feel like me and you would be arguing back and forth.
John, according to my research. What research, nigga? Starship Troopers 4.
I feel like a Starship Troopers 4. I feel like me and you would be arguing back and forth. Because I would say I want to go right, you would say, no, go left.
You definitely want to go left. No, your other left.
I'm out here trying to save the planet, and you got fucking Scarface featuring Jay-Z playing in my helmet.
Talk to me, man.
Trying to concentrate.
It's your boy,
shit.
you and Hov. You turn the motherfucking noise up.
You want to talk to me about rap, and all this other bullshit? While I'm out here trying to kill fucking space ants.
Oh man, yeah.
I can hear you now. Oh shit! Did you see that? But nigga, you in my ear? Yeah, I can see it.
No, I was talking about no. They found some unreleased Jadakiss joints on Dat Piff.
And this nigga want to be intelligence specialist.
I told you to go right.
That'd be not hard part if I picked the wrong way to go, and you can see it all. I know you. Yeah. Anytime this nigga
Captain
believes
Marvel,
he's right, and you prove that he's right.
Oh,
he's the worst person. Like in like that 10 minutes of span, he's the worst you could be.
This is why I know I can't get married. Let her be wrong. Let her be wrong. She gonna hear about it. She gonna hear about it. Like, oh damn, is it exactly what I said it was? That's crazy.
So I'm looking at their website, and they got like on their website, they got like robots and like it looks like a video game almost.
Gundams.
You, the government, know something we don't know.
I think we're getting Gundams.
Japan has those or China?
Japan has a Gundam.
But they don't have a space force.
I know.
Would you rather have a Gundam or have a space
Gundam.
force?
Give me the Gundam.
This nigga, man.
John, you don't want to be a Gundam pilot? Come on.
Look at this webpage. Bro, this shit is crazy. Some people look to the stars and ask, "What if?" Like these dudes really.
Yeah, they on it.
Our job is to have an answer. What if the multiverse is real?
The niggas in space intelligence would be the first one to tell you.
GPS, engineering, cyber, space operations, intelligence. Duh, there's no way you're in intelligence, so your job would be to get.
Ain't the smart niggas pilot the Gundams.
No, what I'm saying is your job would be to go over there and
steal a Gundam,
figure it out. But you be in intelligence, you got
James Bond over there steal a Gundam.
You got still a Gundam. Bro, you steal a Gundam, you're gonna destroy the whole country because you would not know how to operate that thing.
I'll figure it out.
Oh, so you gonna be just like Will Smith in that in Independence Day, trying to figure out how to drive the ship.
Can you do all that shit you said?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know some other shit you would do in my helmet? You would play that speech the president gave. just because.
On this day, we celebrate our independence.
One of the greatest presidential speeches I've ever heard.
We will not go quietly into the...
That counts as a presidential speech, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That was one of the greatest presidential speeches I've ever heard.
Top 3.
Easily.
Top 3. I don't know what the other 2 are, but top 3. Oh, man. Hey, guys. We got some topics.
Well, you got Abraham Lincoln at Gettysburg, but we didn't hear that.
The Gettysburg Address 7 years ago. Was it that? Yeah, 4
I will say George Bush's speech at 9/11 when he was standing on top of the tower, that was pretty
when
powerful.
When he was standing in the rubble?
Yeah, in the rubble.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. But nothing beats.
What about when Obama told him he had to brush his shoulder off? What about that one?
I did like that.
That was a good one?
How about Obama when he just wore the tan suit and pissed everybody off?
That was the greatest.
That was a nice
shit
suit,
in
though.
The world.
That was a nice suit, though.
Oh,
that was a nice suit. I ain't gonna lie.
That was one of those days where I turned on Fox News just because I wanted to see haters be haters. I was like, this is so great. Y'all ain't got no swag. So y'all just hating on a nigga that got some swag.
Tan suit, man. Good thing he ain't from Detroit. They definitely would have been pissed. And those suits that Kwame had on when he was mayor of Detroit.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. Stink pink Gators, my Detroit players. Big new.
This nigga got Detroit versus everybody's shirt.
I do. You know why? Back-to-back victories, John. What's up?
That just looked like he just pushed us right out of the draft. You know that, right?
We have a better pick from the Rams right now than our pick.
But still.
We are 1.5 games out of the playoffs.
We don't... Okay. I don't want to go to the playoffs. I want to lose every single game to beef up our chances. Just because we got to trade those picks.
So here's the problem, though. The top 2 guys, they're going to be in the top 2. Flat out.
You don't think Houston's going to win another game?
No.
Who's the other one?
The Raiders. And I don't think the Raiders are going to win another game either. They both need quarterbacks.
McDaniel said that he's not going to pick a quarterback. He'll stick with David Carr. That's what he said last week.
Well, if he says that, then we can trade our picks and move up to like 4.
That's true.
And get our
4?
guy.
You think we get our guy at 4?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see. I sent you that list.
You did.
For context, people, for context.
You guys weren't ready for some draft analysis like 5 months early. It's okay. That's what we're here for.
Why don't I open up our chat thing on Twitter and I see ass on here?
Oh, because Larsa Pippen.
Is it Larissa Pippen or
Larsa Pippen is smashing Jordan's son.
So we got Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. I'm just joking. We got Houston. Oh, it is Houston, Vegas. Yeah. It's okay. So Houston, Vegas, and Carolina. Carolina needs a quarterback. Houston needs a quarterback. And New Orleans needs a quarterback.
But New Orleans don't have their pick. Philly has it.
Philly has it. Okay, but Carolina still needs a quarterback. Philly has that pick?
And that's what I'm saying.
Wow.
Philly is good enough that they might want our 2 picks in the first round to build up around Jalen.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If Houston takes, let's just say, Houston takes C.J. Stroud and then Carolina takes.
Here's what I was thinking. Houston needs everything.
Mm-hmm.
They'll probably take that guy out of Alabama, Will Anderson, that linebacker.
You think Houston's going to drive a quarterback?
Houston needs the best player available.
Who's Houston's quarterback?
Davis Mills. But they're not a quarterback away. They need everything else. They need everything else. They're better off just letting Davis Mills die for another year behind that line. Like, they need everything else. Vegas, look, man, you're going to have to pay Derek Carr a lot of money, or let him walk. So,
you wild that you don't think Houston would take a quarterback. I get what you're saying, but when I look at this, I definitely think Houston's going to take one of those two quarterbacks.
And then do what? Let him die?
Mm-hmm. We've seen it before. Look at Andrew Luck.
We've seen it before in Houston.
Yeah.
David Carr deserves better.
David Carr. I think we need to get up to 2. If Vegas not going to take a quarterback, we can give them all our picks. And then we'll take whoever Houston don't want.
And so you're saying Carolina going to take a quarterback too?
I do think Carolina. Yeah. Carolina's got Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold. If you have 2 quarterbacks, you have
don't they have Malik
no
Willis
quarterbacks.
Too?
Who?
Malik Willis?
No, that's Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, PJ Tucker. That's not PJ.
PJ Tucker, he plays for
PJ something. The nigga that was killing it in the XFL before it shut down. Carolina got him too.
Oh, okay. So you have 3 quarterbacks. You have no quarterback. So we need to get ahead of Carolina. We need to at least get ahead of Carolina. And if Vegas not going to take a quarterback, they're happy with Derek Carr, then that'd be the spot to take.
I don't know, man. I
trade Vegas with the 7th pick. Let them move back in the draft.
I don't think Houston takes a quarterback.
I do.
I think they need to take.
I think C.J. Stroud and
I think when you're as bad as Houston is, you gotta spend 2 years taking the best available player. You gotta spend 2 whole years. You don't think
those quarterbacks are the best available player?
No, Will Anderson's the best player in this draft, and it's not gonna be close. Especially when they start doing the analytics and all the shit at the combine and shit. It's gonna be Will Anderson by a mile.
You wanna make a bet?
And then it'll be Bryce Young.
I bet Houston takes a quarterback.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying they shouldn't.
Or what they shouldn't do. Okay.
They shouldn't.
All right.
When you're as bad as that team is, you should need to take the best available player.
So based on what I'm saying, if Houston takes a quarterback, we need to get to that number 2 spot.
Yeah.
No matter, we trade everything.
Because that's what the Lions were when they drafted Sewell. They needed a quarterback too, didn't they?
Yeah, that's true.
We
did.
At that point, you take the best available.
That year was
best available.
We could have got Justin Fields, right?
Yeah.
That year. Who's looking like a star right now?
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
So, but again, you take the best available if you're as bad as they are. But
even if let's take your logic. Let's say Houston takes the best available. Las Vegas doesn't take a quarterback. Carolina needs a quarterback. And then New Orleans needs a quarterback too. Well, that's Philly. That's Philly.
We trade with Philly.
Trade with Philly. Yep.
We trade with Philly.
Swap spots.
Yep. Shit, we can give them both if they really want it. Fuck it. They'll be in the Super Bowl before we will. Cool.
If we can somehow trade that 7th pick with Vegas and swap and keep that 11th pick, we'd be in the money.
Yeah. My worry is because I want to use these first 2 picks. After that, I want to trade away the rest of our draft. After that.
Well, you know what? Now I look at it. I look at Vegas. Vegas, they're good enough on paper. They'll probably win more games than 2 games. Carolina, I don't see Carolina winning any games, honestly.
So all we gotta do is
we just gotta get to that number 2 pick. I'll just leave it at that. Let's see.
Do we?
Vegas.
If Vegas wins more games, then they'll take a quarterback. Do we?
Do we have to get to the 2nd pick?
Yeah, I don't think if you think Vegas is going to win 2 or 3 more games, I don't think we do. Because Houston takes a quarterback. What, Carolina takes a quarterback, you think?
Oh, yeah. Carolina's taking a quarterback.
Well, first of all, I don't think Houston's taking a quarterback. So if Houston doesn't take a quarterback and Vegas wins more games, we don't have to trade at all.
You think Vegas or Carolina's going to win more games?
You think Vegas is going to win more games?
Well, Vegas got a better team than Carolina. I don't know what's wrong with Vegas. I don't know if it's just Josh McDaniels or Josh McDaniels.
It's Josh McDaniels. When in doubt, blame Josh McDaniels.
Well, John Gruden had that team. It was like when he got fired, they were like 10-2 or something like that.
I don't know. So all right, so in my mind, Houston doesn't take a quarterback, and you think Vegas wins more games. let's say that drops them to like right around 6 or 7. And you got Carolina, they need a quarterback, so they take one. Philly don't need one, Jacksonville don't need one, Chicago don't need one, and we're right after Chicago. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if Vegas, picks it up and gets to, 6-11, then they probably fall out of that top 10, and the Rams don't look good.
That's your boy's fault. Where's my boy Rob Parker? Matthew Pafford, man. Patting them stats.
I tell you what, man. Hey, you would take all them padded stats here from one Super Bowl out of Matt, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you?
For one Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
All right. So
I didn't say that. Rob Parker said that. I'm just a middleman.
That's your boy.
I'm just a messenger.
That's your boy.
I'm not from Detroit. That's your boy.
Nah. He was right about Russell though.
Russell
Wilson? Yeah, everybody does need to apologize to him about that. I will say that much.
Because he's a we call him cornball brother.
Cornball brother.
Yeah.
He was 100% right about that. All right, you ready to get to this list?
I thought
on the Lions.
Space Force wasn't on it? Or the Lions?
Space Force and Lions were not on it. We was just riffing there. He was just riffing.
Okay, let's get to the list.
All right, here we go. We're going to get right to the shits. This is going to be your spoiler-free Black Panther review.
Here we go.
So John didn't see it.
This nigga cried.
So I'm not going to spoil it for you. They weren't falling like they were at Endgame. But during the intro, eyes got a little watery.
So did Rihanna sing the intro? Or was it a different song playing during the intro?
She sung it at the end, actually.
Oh, they took her song, played at the end?
Yeah.
I thought they were going to play it. Okay, gotcha.
So the eyes got a little watery. And I was like, this is rough.
So did they do like a tribute to Chadwick?
They did the whole fucking funeral.
Wow. Was that at the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was a little emotional. And then
imagine being an actor in that moment though. How emotional that would be.
Oh, all the emotion in that movie is real.
Oh, so they show emotion during the
is real.
Okay. All right, gotcha.
Is
that when you started crying during the funeral?
The eyes got a little watery. One almost fell, and I was like, "Nah, I got it." What was it?
How do you cry during a movie though? For real, I don't see it.
I'm touching my emotions.
Nigga, it's a movie.
I'm touching my emotions.
If anybody would have asked you, you believe Wakanda's real. See, look,
Jury's out. What I'm trying to think. Oh, next part I shed some tears at.
Was it more about Chadwick or no?
Nah, when they went to the underwater kingdom that Namor was from, I was like, this is fucking beautiful.
You cry because it's beautiful?
Eyes got watery.
Are you kidding? So, okay. Since you saw the movie, who won in the fight? Namor or Aquaman? Namor would be, what makes Namor more,
First of all, I think it can fly.
Aquaman can jump really high.
Namor can fly.
Wait a minute, we saw Aquaman fly in Justice League.
No, he was just jumping.
He was just jumping really high?
He was jumping and people that could fly were catching him.
And throwing him forward?
Yeah.
So Namor can fly, so that's an advantage. Okay, I got 2 questions for you.
Okay.
Who would win in the ocean?
Still going Namor.
So would Namor win on land too?
Yeah.
Okay, so he can fly. What else can he do that Aquaman can't do?
He just seems like a better fighter because he's been training for war for like 600 years.
Mm-hmm.
They're just spoiler. Namor is really old.
Okay.
And then the third part I shed some tears at was at the very end.
So wait, so Namor could be Aquaman because he's old and he's been trained to be a warrior. You think Aquaman trained for that?
He's been training since he was a kid, but in that movie he's probably like 40.
Okay.
Namor's like, he's got like 500 some odd years on him.
Okay.
Actually, no. Probably more than that. Like 1,000 years.
Who has better aqua abilities, Namor or Aquaman?
They don't really highlight Namor's aqua abilities. I mean, granted, like the people is, how do you say it? T'Challon, I think is how you say it. Mm-hmm. Is the society they use in there. I mean, they still riding whales and shit in there,
mm-hmm.
but he's not boom, 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 boom,
like Aquaman?
Calling them and shit, yeah.
So can he command the fish and shit, Namor?
They don't really they don't really say that explicitly.
Okay.
Whenever them niggas show up,
Well, you know Aquaman can because they showed that.
Whenever niggas show up places, they ride in whales.
They're riding whales?
Pussy like that.
But Aquaman can actually, he's actually flying underneath water. You know that, right?
Namor's doing that shit too.
Oh, he's doing it too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Namor a bad motherfucker.
You taking Namor Aquaman?
Yeah.
Okay, you said Namor is 600 years old?
Oh, he's older than that.
So Namor against Yoda, who wins?
Yoda. He's got the Force.
You said Namor can fly. Yoda can't fly. He can probably levitate.
Yo, can you just grab that nigga out the air?
Out the air?
What? Oh, Yoda. But no, and then the third part, like I said.
Why'd you cry in the third part?
Because they revisited kind of the grief.
Okay.
This whole movie's about grief, and somebody pointed out on Twitter that the entire this is actually the end of Phase 4.
Oh, so this is in that Phase 4. Okay, gotcha.
The entire Phase 4 is about grief and how different characters handle grief. That being said, they had varying successes. Because Shang-Chi,
Wait, Shang-Chi wasn't Phase 4, was it?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Shang-Chi came out 6 years ago.
3 years ago.
Oh, man. See, now I got to revisit all the Phase 4 movies I do not remember. Do you remember all of them?
It's just Shang-Chi, Eternals, Spider-Man, Black Widow, Doctor Strange.
Black Widow was a prequel, wasn't it?
Thor, yeah, and this. 7 movies. And then, 5 TV shows. Anyway, Shang-Chi, the dad was dealing with the grief about his wife. Doctor Strange, again, is still Wanda dealing with her grief, making her into a villain. Spider-Man, at some point they encounter grief, and then it's also a redemption story for characters who weren't able to overcome their grief. Mm-hmm. But this is the best movie in Phase 4 as far as the general concept of grief and how you deal with it and how different people process it.
I'm listening. I'm just looking at Phase 4 here. So look, it says Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Eternals, Superman, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Thor. There was supposed to be a Captain Marvel 2, but I guess it's not coming now.
That pushed.
Black Panther, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. That never came out, did it?
No.
They got pushed. Blade got pushed. Quantumania.
That's pushed.
Push. And then a Fantastic Four movie in 2023. And then WandaVision, Falcon Winter Soldier, Loki, What If, Miss Marvel, Hawkeye, She-Hulk, Moon Knight, Ironheart. They got pushed too, didn't it? Armor Wars got pushed. I Am Groot. So, there's a few movies in Phase 4 we're getting Volume 3 Guardians. That's next year.
Yeah.
And then we're getting... This says Captain Marvel 2 November 11th, but that's not coming. And then Quantumania, that's Ant-Man, right?
Yeah.
We get it next year.
February.
So we're still in Phase 4 then, if you look at it that way.
Yeah. But I think this movie's supposed to be the end of Phase 4.
Okay.
But yeah, this movie's it's all about grief and how different characters handle their grief. Mm-hmm. The Queen handling it and just dealing with the geopolitics of, hey, Wakanda's a country now and we know it has the most powerful substance on Earth. Then you got Shuri dealing with her grief, kind of sinking away from the traditions of her culture and diving into science. And that being, for lack of a better term, that being her god. And, and then on the flip side, the villain of the movie, Namor, has his grief, which it's a spoiler if I tell you, he's been holding on to it for a long time. And he also, he gets stuck in the 7 stages of grief, right? One of them is anger. Mm-hmm. He gets stuck in that one for so long, and then when he finally decides that, we gotta do some shit, you can see he been mad about this shit for a couple thousand years. Mm-hmm. They do say some people that say the movie's a little messy between the second and third act, but I don't want to say that's purposeful, but that's what grief is. Grief is messy. It takes you places to where you don't want to be. So you also have to remember that not only are the characters in the movie grieving, it's a movie about grief, the actual director and the actors and the writers are grieving for the loss of their friend too. So it all comes across on even a more meta level that, this is about grief. It's not going to be pretty. That being said, as you know, sometimes I can be a prisoner of the moment. I think this might be better than the first one. I think the first one was a bigger cultural moment for black people, but this one's a cultural moment for black and brown people. And
I saw Mexicans that are really they paint murals and shit in Mexico and stuff.
Dude.
I did see that. They're dressing up as him.
My man's just rapping. He rapping.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how to say it. I think he says Tanakh Horata. Excuse me if I'm saying that wrong. Mm-hmm. He about to get every role he want now.
So he had some pretty good acting in there.
It goes Angela Bassett and then him. Like Angela Bassett is noticeably the best actor in this movie, but Tanakh is right there.
So you cried.
Just killed it.
You cried 3 times during this movie.
The eyes got watered. It wasn't full tears like it was at Endgame.
Don't tell me you was walking back with the hard sniffles.
I was talking to my mom during the walk back. But I did have the sniffles because that wind was blowing and it was real cold on my walk back.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Something was in the air.
So so you said this is better than the first one?
I said it might be. I got to see it a couple more times. But I have seen some other reviewers say that they're saying like, this is the Godfather 2. If you guys don't know, go watch the fucking Godfather movie.
I mean, LeBron's seen it, so I'm good. He can give me a breakdown of it.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't seen it.
It's his favorite movie. He watched it every night during the playoffs.
Oh, okay. Ask him what his favorite scene is.
I want somebody to ask you in the NBA Finals while you're playing in the NBA Finals. Give me a line from a movie. You know, your mind's not on that. Your mind is.
Do we just become best friends? Yup. Step Brothers. Boom, right there.
All right. So, anyways,
you want to put it together? Me, Scarface, right there. Wow! Don't ever take sides against the family. Godfather, right there.
You done?
I can keep going.
All right. So, anyways, back to
Vader. Release him. Star Wars. When Darth Vader got mad at a staff meeting and started choking his coworker. One of my favorite movie scenes of all time as an adult. Because I understood it on a spiritual level.
Oh boy. Okay. So
when are you gonna go see it? Tomorrow?
Nigga Cat Forever. So when you cried at the end, was it the scene or was it Rihanna's beautiful voice?
It was a scene. Was
there anybody else in the movie that you were crying?
I mean, I wasn't really looking around.
Can you hear the sniffles?
No, I couldn't hear the sniffles.
Were there a lot of black people there?
Mixed bag. Mixed bag.
A lot more mixed than when I went with you last time?
Yeah.
But I was in Bowling Green, though.
Yeah, we did. And also I went at like 5:30, like right when most people were getting off work. I left work early to go see this.
So how many bucks you get? Oh, my God. How many bucks you get this movie?
4.5.
Wow.
4.5. For context purposes, the only superhero movie I would give 5 to would probably be like Civil War.
Wow, not Endgame?
I was gonna say Endgame.
Civil War was a great movie.
Yeah. Dark Knight. That's a 5 buffer. Yeah, those.
Dark Knight?
Love
was it because of the writing or Heath Ledger?
Both.
Both.
Actually, when it came out, Dark Knight, 5 buffs. When you look back on it, the Joker's plans don't make any sense.
He said, "Let it all burn."
Right? No, like they don't make sense in how they unfold. Is what I mean. Like if he planned them one way, but the way things unfold, they unfolded too perfectly for the Joker.
Too perfectly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, what was his plan if Harvey doesn't become Two-Face?
Well, it's the Joker. He probably didn't have a backup plan.
What was his plan if Batman doesn't catch him and Jim Gordon isn't the guy in the transport? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I never really did a deep dive into that. It's interesting. I wish,
And don't get me wrong, it's something I thought about years later, watching him on my couch while high. Don't get me wrong. But I was like, this just kind of unfolded too perfectly.
You know what? Rest in peace, Heath Ledger, because I think Christopher Nolan was looking to continue that. Because Batman caught the Joker off the ledge, right? And Joker still lived. And then when Heath Ledger,
I think he was supposed to be in the third one.
This was be the third one,
but
yeah.
not a villain. I think that the Bane plan was still the plan.
But can you imagine how great that would have been with those two, Tom Holland and not Tom Holland, Tom Hardy, and Heath Ledger?
Be interesting.
That movie would have been
fire. It was
because Dark Knight Rises was a decent movie.
It was good.
It was a decent movie.
Yeah.
So 4.5 buffs.
4.5 buffs. Ryan Coogler don't miss, man. He don't miss. Like, this movie is so good, it almost makes you want to go back and watch the Creed movies. And I hate boxing movies with a passion.
What do you mean? Rocky is great. Well, hold on, let me take that back. Rocky 1, 2, and sometimes 3 has some good parts.
As a fan of boxing, I don't like boxing movies.
You like none of Rocky movies?
Niggas don't fight. Niggas don't box the way they do in boxing movies.
It's choreographed. It's supposed to look.
No, I get that.
Okay, let me ask you something. If they made a movie and in the boxing scenes it was like a Mayweather fight, nobody would want to see that movie.
I get that. But again, as a fan of boxing the sport, I'm like, this ain't boxing. Like, truthfully, and you'll find it ironic, the only combat sport they get right in movies is professional wrestling. Because they choreograph it out and like they break down how wrestlers communicate. And you're like, no, that looks like a wrestling match. Mm-hmm. So that, to me, like, I can watch a movie about wrestling, but when I watch a movie about boxing, I'm like, it's not a boxing match. It's not niggas box. Mm-hmm. Now, but again, they're not selling boxing movies to boxing fans. They're selling them to movie fans. But as a boxing fan, I'm like, yeah, I can't rock with it.
The new Creed looks like it's gonna be good though. I like Jonathan Majors though.
I do too, and I also like the story of you living my life and blah 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 blah. Nah, that shit look fire. Anyways,
this is what, Creed 3?
Yeah, Creed 3. You gonna get in shape by Jonathan Majors?
Huh?
You gonna get in shape by Jonathan Majors for putting Bay next year?
All right, man, keep going.
No?
Keep going.
No? Come on, man.
Keep going.
He did like a little segment for like Men's Health on YouTube, like his workout. Me and you can do it. It ain't that hard.
It ain't that hard. Would you rather look like Jonathan Majors or Michael B. Jordan? Pause.
Jonathan Majors. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm looking it up right now. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, it's all on here. Okay.
Told you, they got his whole workout on there.
I'm about to pull it up. Men's Health.
Easy. It's easy money. You was an athlete.
Yeah, that was like 15 years ago. That was a long time ago, man.
You was an elite level hooper.
This is a back building workout. I need the whole thing, bro. Pause.
Even when you stop hooping, you'll never lose it.
Talking muscle memory?
Yeah.
So did Jonathan Majors get in shape for this Creed movie, or is this for the Kane the Conqueror too?
If I had to guess, probably both.
He's gonna be.
They probably called him and said, "Yo, you got the Creed movie too. We're gonna need you to be in shape for that." He's like, "Already on top of it, buddy."
He's gonna be phenomenal as Kang.
Oh yeah.
You think he'll be a better Kang than whatchamacallit was Thanos?
Then Josh Brolin was it Josh Brolin?
It was Josh Brolin, yeah.
Then Josh Brolin was a Thanos?
He was Thanos.
I don't know, man. Josh Brolin played that character to a T.
He did.
And
the mannerisms and everything.
And they also gave, I think it depends on the writing too, because they gave Thanos some lines. Mm-hmm. What was that? In all your failures, it brings you right back to me. I was like, that's a fucking line. And then just the line alone before he loses the fight to say, "I am inevitable." Who the fuck says shit like that?
Thanos.
Like, I started saying that after Thanos did.
Oh my god. And now you're saying you're the tribal chief.
I am the tribal chief.
Who you think our new Avengers are gonna be?
Oh, for Avengers Secret Wars?
When they fight Kang.
Ironheart. Oh, she's in Black Panther as well.
I saw that.
It's pretty dope.
Okay.
I don't think Black Panther will be. Shang-Chi.
Why not?
Huh?
Why you don't think?
You got to see the movie. You'll understand.
Oh, okay.
You'll understand.
All right.
Shang-Chi, Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel.
Miss Marvel. You think Miss Marvel's gonna be in it from the TV show?
Yeah, she's gonna be in the next Captain Marvel movie.
You think? You think Strange is gonna be in it? You say Strange?
Strange will be in it.
Captain America?
Falcon, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That nigga.
Yeah, he'll be in it. I think he'll be leading it as like the only Avenger left. Cause
Strange.
Yeah. Well,
I
Strange.
think Thor will probably be there, right?
I don't know if Thor will be there.
What about Guardians?
No.
You don't think those guys will be? You don't think Thor's gonna be in it? What about Natalie Portman? Portman's Thor. You think she'll be in it?
She died.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh, fuck about that.
All right, well,
What's that? How have you not seen it yet? It's on Disney Plus for free $99.
if I said that, you should know I didn't see it. You should have just said nothing. You should have sat there silent and went to the next topic.
I thought you just forgot.
All right, so if Kang went up against Thanos, who would win?
Thanos.
So it says Kang's powers are genius level intellect, skilled tactician, and hand-to-hand combat, access to advanced technology. And he has advanced battle armor.
Yeah.
Enhanced strength, speed, stamina, and durability. Time travel, energy, hologram, force. Yeah, it'd be tight to see him go against Doctor Strange.
Yeah, so, yeah, Strange will be in it. Captain America.
You think Thanos could beat Kang the Conqueror?
Kang is just a human.
With the advanced battle armor that gives him all the powers?
He just got the blicky and like some extra,
Well, he's smart, right?
He's smart, got a bulletproof vest, and got an extra futuristic blicky on him.
So you see how you just said that? How can you don't say the same thing about Batman? Batman's just like you or me, but with money. That's it.
Yeah, Batman's superpower is white privilege. We don't know that.
Okay, all right. So next on the topic list, we have where's our topic list at?
It's in the chat that you never read.
Where's our chat at?
You guys ignore me.
Further developments on Kyrie Irving. You still want to talk about this?
I mean, I put it in there.
I mean, the funny thing about, did you see that Chappelle monologue when he said Kanye got in so much trouble that Kyrie got in trouble?
Masterful monologue from Dave Chappelle.
They still trying to cancel him. You can't cancel Dave Chappelle.
He wants to be canceled. He
He's
would
trying,
love to be left the fuck alone.
Come back to Ohio.
He would love it.
And he's in Yellow Springs, right?
Yeah, he would love to just go home and not fuck with y'all no more.
I love that video of him at the city council meeting where he was like, "I donated to all y'all campaigns," and he said pretty much they wanted to build public housing or something down there?
So. Something like that.
And he was like, "Don't bring that shit down here. You know what public housing brings? People stand up clapping for him." I'm like, Dave, there goes Dave again trying to get canceled, but you can't cancel Dave Chappelle. Who's more uncancelable, Dave Chappelle or Kanye?
Dave Chappelle. They got Kanye to fuck up out of here.
By taking his money?
Yeah.
Did you see that video I sent you that he said?
No.
About how his mother was a human sacrifice? And how Jay-Z and Beyonce can't say shit?
See? This is what I'm talking about no more. I think he needs too much help.
And then he said, what do you think happened to Michael Jordan's dad and Bill Cosby's son and Dr. Dre's son? And he said, it's in Hollywood, people disappear. Pretty much he's getting at Illuminati and sacrifices.
See? And here's the thing. If his mom was a sacrifice to the Illuminati, why he getting fucked over right now?
Practically trying to put him in his place.
They would have swept that shit up under the rug.
They were so what under the rug?
All the shit he was saying.
As in, like, what do you mean by that? Like
all the anti-Semitic shit, and then they wouldn't let him on TV. All that shit. If the Illuminati he was really in it.
Do you think the Illuminati can't touch him because they feel like if they touch him, then it's gonna be like everything he said was true?
I'm not saying shit about the Illuminati.
Okay, so do you think Kanye is still alive and walking around because they believe he's untouchable?
So yeah, Kyrie Irving. You think he plays again?
The Illuminati's dead. Remember they died in Doctor Strange movie.
So
just call Wanda if you get scared.
So go call Wanda. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Wanda killed the Illuminati, did she? That was the most brutal Marvel scene I've ever seen. How she just was ripping people's heads off, and old dude couldn't talk. His head blew off, and then she turned Mr. Fantastic into just like
silly string.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was the most violent Marvel scene I've ever seen.
That shit was crazy.
I do wish for that Doctor Strange though. I wish they made it more of a scarier movie. Because at first they said it was going to be like a horror film, and it wasn't like that at all.
It was an Evil Dead movie. Have you seen the Evil Dead movie?
I have, yeah, I have.
Like the originals, not the one that came out in like 2015.
The one that came out in the 80s?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
when
it.
Sam Raimi was still in Michigan State. Yeah. Little brother.
So you think it was like that?
Yeah.
I wanted more like suspense and
I think
like
they told
scary.
him like to write an Evil Dead movie, but then put these characters in it. He's like, groovy.
How do you feel about Sam, what's his name, Sam Raimi? Raimi. How do you feel about him getting Superman?
Look, man, I've never been a big fan of Superman as a character.
Zack Snyder did a good job though. Like the way he shoots a film.
Yeah. Again, still.
What's wrong with Superman? Hold on, you're not a fan of Superman as a character, but if I told you that they were going to bring the Black Superman out, you'd be happy about that.
I don't know much.
You wouldn't?
I don't know much about the Black Superman.
You never seen the comic?
All I know is that the Black Superman in the comic is also president. That's all I really know.
He's stronger than the white Superman.
Of course he is. He's black.
That's not what I meant, but okay, you can see. Power-wise, in a comic book, he's stronger than the regular Superman.
Because melanin absorbs sunlight. We all superheroes, my brother.
So would you be more excited to hear that a Black Superman movie is coming out?
For representation purposes, yes.
For representation purposes.
Yeah.
What's wrong with Superman as a character? Please tell me.
He's just too OP.
He's not though. He's weak against a rock.
A rock and magic.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's weak against the rock.
The what?
Everybody's weak against the rock. Rock beat Stone Cold at WrestleMania, and Hulk Hogan, and John Cena.
All right, so Kyrie, what we got on Kyrie? So last week we talked about, I told you, I read off that list to you of 6 things that the Nets want Kyrie to do. Mm-hmm. I told you it was too much. You said, well, in the workplace, you said something about the workplace.
Show your work.
Exactly. To me, I think that was almost like, I don't want to say dehumanizing, but anyways, I feel like it was a little much. And from what I was reading, everybody felt the same way I felt. You have anything else you want to say about that, or you good on it? Make that nigga show that he ain't anti-Semitic.
Show your work.
So you be so if you did that and that team gave you 6 things to do, you would do all 6?
If I was,
or you tell them to fuck off?
If I was really sorry for what I did, yeah, I would show the work.
The Nets asked you to apologize.
Mm-hmm.
You apologize.
Yeah.
And they say, okay, we want you to do this homework assignment.
All right.
You a multi-million-dollar basketball player. You still gonna do it?
Don't want to keep playing basketball or not? It's a question. When you piss your girl off,
I think it's a little much.
When you piss your girl off, you tell her you're sorry, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you tell her why you're sorry?
Yeah. If you just tell somebody you're sorry, I mean, what's that?
Do you do something to make amends for it? Take her out to date?
Yeah, but she don't give me 6 things to do. I'll say I'm sorry, tell her why I'm sorry, then the next day I'm like, oh, maybe I'll go do something for her. That's me doing it.
Okay.
That's different than her giving me, all right, you're sorry, right? All right, here's 6 things I want you to do. That's different.
So here's the thing.
That's different.
She has the confidence in you to know that you're gonna show that you were sorry and make amends.
Mm-hmm.
Don't nobody have a confidence in this nigga to make an amends. You get what I'm saying? Most people think he's just gonna say it to get back to playing basketball.
I feel like you would just say fuck this. If your player gave you 6 things to do and you look at that list, I guarantee you, I feel like I'm 55% sure you would say fuck this.
Okay, well, first of all,
I would say fuck this.
First of all, I don't say nothing comes out of my mouth that I have to apologize for. You've known me for 10 plus years.
Here we go.
I stand behind every single word that comes out of my mouth.
Here we go. Pause. Okay.
Every single word. I don't apologize for shit.
Here we go.
I don't. I fucked up at work today when boss asked me what happened. I said I fucked up. Wasn't no sorries in there.
Now, what if your boss gave you 6 things to do?
To what, dude? Apologize for fucking up?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I ain't apologize for fucking up. I fucked up. Guess what? You ain't trained me at this job. You just told me to do it. So, I fucked up.
You fucked up.
I'll fix it. I fixed it. I don't apologize.
You don't apologize?
I don't apologize for shit.
So then if they gave you 6 things to do on top of that, how you feel about that?
16
6 things to do.
For what?
So you fucked up, and you apologize saying, I fucked up.
I don't apologize.
What'd you say?
I just said, I fucked up. I'll fix it.
That's an apology.
No, it's not. It's an admission of guilt. Sorry sorry and apologization is an admission of I was wrong, and it's a remorse. You can be wrong. You can admit that you fucked up, but you don't have to be sorry for it.
So if I took that blender you got over there, threw it out your window, smashed your window, everything, and I said, "Damn, my bad, I fucked up," or if I just say I fucked up, that's not me apologizing.
You say the my bad part. That's apologizing.
That's why I took it out. So me just saying I fucked up, I threw it out your window. That's not an apology?
No, that's just an acknowledgement of what happened.
Oh. Okay. All right. So you guys heard it here first. Dub does not apologize.
I don't apologize for shit.
So then, if you were in the NBA, you would not be on the Nets anymore.
I wouldn't have said that shit in the first place. I'm very careful about the things I say and do for that very reason, because I don't apologize for shit. The things that come out of my mouth, oh yeah, I said it and I meant it. I meant
Well,
it
what if it's
I
what if something?
meant it now.
What if you say something that you believe, but you say something that you have a belief in, but it offends other people? What do you say then? You say not my bad, but you would say, I fucked up, but these are my beliefs.
I don't have any beliefs that people found offensive.
You don't? None.
No, I don't.
Don't you believe when Kanye said niggas were slaves for 400 years and it was by choice?
No, I don't believe that shit. No.
I love Kanye, man. Kanye, don't ever change. Don't ever change.
Yeah.
I get what he was trying to say, but it was just not.
Be you. They'll adjust. They're adjusting.
To Kanye?
They're adjusting. If you you all the time, they will adjust.
Who do you think had it worse, Kanye or DaBaby right now?
DaBaby's selling buy one get one for free tickets.
Yeah.
Kanye's still a billionaire.
Yeah. That's rough. But as Dub says, be you, they'll adjust.
Be you, they'll adjust. Guess what? Sometimes the adjustment's not going to be what you want.
Bro, that's wild.
But
Buy one get one free tickets? That's wild.
It's fucking hilarious is what it is.
And I think the arena's only got like 1,200 seats or something like that.
Yeah.
Is this career over?
It's close.
What do you think it helped DaBaby? If he hired you as his publicist, PR guy, what would you suggest?
I would get that nigga a list of books to read about like all the stupid shit he said. Because like part of the baby's problem is it comes from a place of ignorance. Mm-hmm. Now, if he reads all the books I give him and like understands like how wrong he was and he still wants to be that wrong, cool. Then definitely you're just stupid. And you can't fix stupid.
His stuff was what was it? It was at a concert, right?
Yeah.
Against the LGBTQ community.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
Yes.
LGBT. Okay. Against their community. So that started his downfall.
Yeah.
Okay. So you would give him books to read about that community.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
And from there, if he can just say he changed and realized like the error in his ways, because again, his stuff comes from a place of ignorance. Mm-hmm. But if he still wants to be like that, then it's stupid. You can't fix stupid. At some point, we have to stop fighting natural selection. Mm-hmm. That's why I tell people just be you. They'll adjust. Mm-hmm. Part of the adjustments is natural selection. Not everybody gonna come with you to the mountaintop, John. Mm-hmm. Not everybody gonna come with us. Mm-hmm. Promised land ain't for everybody. Is what it is. So yeah, that's what I would do. And then with say like, all right, so you got a budget for your next album. It's probably gonna be your last album because they still got to get you on contractually. Give it all to Hit Boy for one single, or Young Bird for one single. And we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
we'll see what the fuck happens. If Hitmaker can get you one, and you can show some contrition.
So here's my thing about DaBaby. Let me cut you off.
Go ahead.
But I'll tell you right now, they tried to cancel Tory Lanez, they couldn't because he makes great music. If Kanye would have released Donda 2 today, people would listen to it because of his talent. DaBaby, the talent is just not there, man.
Yeah,
and it makes it worse. It makes it not worse. It makes it easier to cancel him because his music's not that good. Does that make sense?
That's literally what I told you when we first brought this subject up.
Okay.
Is that the music was not good enough to outweigh the stupid shit.
Correct.
Like, but also the Tory thing, I think there's also a part of this whole thing is a lot of he say, she say, and it gets shakier by the day. So you're like, but the music, Loaded Brown is a fucking, I don't want to call it a masterpiece, but I don't know what's up under a masterpiece, but it's right there.
His album will be my top 10, by the way, for this year.
Was it?
Tory Lanez.
Which one?
The one he came out with this year.
Okay.
I can't remember the name of it. Did you even listen to it?
Pretty sure.
It's called. I think we talked about it.
Yeah,
I gave it 4 buffs.
I think I did too.
Sorry for what?
Yeah,
That's what it's called. That's gonna be on my top 10, by the way.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
But
Alone at Prom, man. What a. Ooh, what? They took Enchanted Waterfall off Alone at Prom.
they took it off.
I mean, they graded out on Spotify, so that probably means like sample isn't cleared. That's usually what that means.
Oh shit.
Damn. Anyways, what was talking about?
But his talent. What was the name of the song?
Enchanted Waterfall. First track.
Oh shit! That's on here. On Apple Music, at least.
Music.
So
These sample clearance things is weird, man. Like, I try to read up on it, and I get confused every time. I'm not the smartest man in the world, America.
I completely agree with you. It comes down to production, and the baby just ain't got it. Production and tolerance.
Think
That's
about
what it
like
comes down to.
all the crazy shit DMX was doing in the early 2000s. People were still right there. Because, and then there was X is one of the greatest rap albums of all time. You know what I'm saying? Like, checks and balances, man. It is what it is. But speaking of music, John.
What?
King's Disease 3.
Oh. So, I was listening to that album. I listened to it all the way through. And I got to the last track. Or the bonus track, wherever that is. And I was like, that's it? The album's over? I thought it went quick. But it was like, what, 15 tracks? 16 tracks? I thought it went fast. What do you think?
First question. 4.5 buffs.
4.5 buffs.
4.5 buffs.
Okay.
Favorite track? That's tough.
Oh, I know mine.
What's yours?
The Motown one. Michael and Quincy.
Michael and Quincy is fire. I love Legit. I really love Legit. Once a Man, Twice a Child is great. Oof. Hood to Hood is good. This is a great album, man. It's just a great album. Yeah. Great album. What would you give it?
I was gonna 4.
4?
Oh yeah. Is Nas like this second leg of his like rejuvenation of his rap career, whatever you want to call this?
It's beautiful.
Is this a run?
Yeah.
Because we got 3 King's Diseases and we got one called Magic, right?
Yeah. This is a run.
All Hit Boy.
This is a run. Hit Boy, best producer in the game, right? Right now.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You got 4 Nas bangers. You got Detroit 2. You got the Benny album. Got a couple other ones too.
Yeah, he's got. Doesn't he have? Oh, you said Big Sean already.
Yeah.
They even did an EP together, didn't they? The was that Hit Boy? Big Sean and Hit Boy?
I think so.
Well, not Detroit 2. It was what's the name of that shit? Big Sean. Why is it not on here?
He did them tracks with Game.
Where's that album at? What the fuck?
You all right?
What's this East English Village?
I don't know.
You see this?
Oh, that's one of those albums that like Def Jam would put out just to like get more plays on some songs that they probably still own the masters to.
Oh, okay. So then, what the fuck is the name of that album? Fuck! Son of a bitch.
Damn.
Calm down, Dubs. There is a. You gonna know when I say it. It's on here somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, What You Expect. The EP.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Big Sean and Hit Boy.
Yep. So you got those two with Sean. He got the Benny album. He got 4 with Nas. Yeah. No.
Who you want to see Hit Boy with next?
I don't know. Whew. Let me think. Would love to see like a Hit Boy and T.I. album.
T.I. I heard that. I heard T.I. You think T.I. still got it?
Bar wise, yeah.
What about a Hit Boy and Ludacris?
I would love to hear that too. Or Hit Boy and Gibbs.
Hit Boy and Gibbs be a good one.
You feel me?
So somebody listed the top 10 rappers. I know you're going to love this list.
Like what? Like all time or recent?
It just says top 10 rappers.
Okay.
That's all it says.
Okay.
It says car accident, yay. Feature.
Damn.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
Car accident, yay is actually number 1.
Okay. I mean, all falls down
Oh,
through
man.
the wire.
So car accident, yay.
Okay.
Feature 21 Savage.
I'm not mad at that.
On the Run, TK, I'm sorry. J. Cole, just J. Cole.
This is cool.
Just J. Cole.
No caveats. It's cool.
Chance the Rapper on Acid.
Okay.
ASAP Rocky on LSD. 2016 Uzi Vert. Mixtape Wayne.
Okay.
Cash Cardi, and 2015 Ray Schmurder.
Who the fuck is Cash Cardi?
I think that's Cardi. That's a good question.
And then who's the last one?
Ray of 2015 Ray Schmurder.
Ray Schmurder?
Yeah.
I mean Ray Shrum?
Yeah, yep.
I was like, who's Ray Schmurder? I'm like, damn, am I that out of touch? So all right, so that's a good one. Like, so era of a rapper.
I don't know. Mixtape Wayne was undefeated to me. I don't think anybody is better than Mixtape Wayne. That's just me though.
Mixtape Wayne is up there. Blueprint Hove is up there. Timestamp Drake.
There's
is
no
up
way
there.
you think Blueprint 3 was any good.
Blueprint Hove.
Blueprint. Oh, I see.
I
see it.
like Blueprint 3.
I mean, it's a good album.
But
It's not better than 2.
Timestamp Drake
2.1.
is up there.
Timestamp Drake. We getting timestamp Savage now.
I was gonna say like, 21 Savage next to light skinned niggas. That's up there.
So now we have to get a
Freestyle Tory Lanez. Mixtape Kiss. Mixtape Jeezy and mixtape Gucci.
that Snowfall album is. Come on, man. It's still a great album. We got some good music this year.
We did.
And you know what's funny? We're gonna do our top 10 list, and I haven't done mine yet.
Shocker.
So next week we'll do 10 through 6. That's 4, right?
Yeah.
We'll do 10 through 6.
How did you not do yours? What were you doing?
I
I saw Mike's Snapchat story. You twerking on Kelsey in your apartment.
was not twerking. The fuck is this nigga talking? See, this nigga always trying to pay a narrative. Niggas don't twerk, man. At least these ones I know of. At least the ones I know of.
Okay. Okay. I guess you wasn't watching P Valley. I mean, I wasn't either. But
What's P Valley?
it's that show on Stars about the Mississippi Valley and the crazy shit that go on down there.
It's a show? I never heard of that.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like The Shy, but in the Mississippi Valley, so a lot poorer and a lot more country. It's from what I heard, it's interesting.
Okay.
It's very, very.
Niggas is twerking on there?
Niggas is doing a lot of shit that you be like, yo, pause.
All right, yeah. Pause this whole show.
Yeah, from what I read, like on Twitter, sometimes there's whole episodes you be like, yo, pause. Whole episode.
So while we're doing this pod, I've actually been adding to my hip hop list for this year. While we've been podding.
You want to do you're 10 and 9 right now?
No, I'm just making a list. I gotta still
Checking it twice like Santa Claus?
this nigga, man.
Ho ho ho's? No?
No, I'm getting the albums on here so that way I can arrange them later.
I got a question for you though.
Let's hear it.
Is King Disease the best trilogy in hip hop?
Ooh. Let's see, we got Blueprint 1, 2, and 3. Mm-hmm. Which Blueprint is top heavy as fuck, as LeBron likes to put it.
Remember LeBron said what about Blueprint?
No. Remember when LeBron was playing for the Cavs?
Okay.
And he says we're top heavy as bleep.
Oh,
when we talk about just him, Love, and Kyrie. That's how I feel about the Blueprint series. It's top heavy, as in the first Blueprint is carrying that whole series. What's another series? You got a list?
I had one. I'm trying to look it up right now. Here it is.
Okay.
So obviously King's Disease 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Mixed Lil Wayne's Drought series.
Oh, we put mixtapes in this?
Well, these are just the ones I have.
Okay.
The Carters. These are the first 3.
Mm-hmm. The Carters, yep.
Ye's first 3 albums. Yeah, right. Thug Motivation.
You also can't forget about Volume 1, 2, and 3.
I was gonna say.
I just thought about that.
Get there. Yeah, Volume 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
Run the Jewels.
Okay.
And then Man on the Moon.
That Kanye run is hard to beat.
I was thinking the same.
You give me that list, Kanye. I would probably take Kanye's run as number 1. Number 2, I would take.
I would go King's Disease. And then The Drought.
3. Wait a minute. The Drought? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would go that Ye run.
The Drought 3 is. You know how I feel about the Drought 3.
It's Nas Hit Boy run, and then the Drought series. Then honestly, after that, probably to Run the Jewels. 1, 2, and 3 are just crazy.
You know, if you're talking about those, shit, Volume 1, 2, and 3 though. I know you don't have any respect for Volume 3, but it's a good album.
Then there's another one on there, Cole.
What albums?
The Come Up, The Warm Up, and then Friday Night Lights.
That Friday
Specifically, the song Blow Up.
That Friday Night Lights was special.
Came out 15 years ago on Saturday.
Friday Night Lights?
Yeah, Friday Night Lights.
That was special.
So like, I was listening to him on the way to the gym, just like as a refresher. Mm-hmm. If you were a black person from an inner city and you went away to college, Home for the Holidays hits way different.
Oh yeah,
it hits way different.
I feel like he made music for us college kids at that time.
Oh yeah, 100%. Got a dollar in the dream, so a nigga got so if it's about that cream, then I'm like, yeah, nah.
Wow, you don't have no Drake in there? No Drake? I guess Drake doesn't.
Drake have
a trilogy.
trilogies?
No, he doesn't. Well, this is a trilogy, right? Her Loss,
Oh yeah,
Us Nevermind,
you're
and
right.
CLB.
You're right. I forgot.
That's a trilogy.
So no, doesn't make the list.
Huh?
Doesn't make the top 5.
That doesn't make top 5?
No.
You'll take Volume 1 through 3 over that? JC?
Yeah.
You take what's else on the list? Blueprint series. You take that over that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what's the other one?
The Run the Jewels.
You take Run Jewels over that?
Yeah. The Ye.
Well, that's not even mentioned. You can't even mention those in the same sentence.
And then the Nas and the Drought.
Oh yeah, so it don't belong on the list.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
it don't belong on the list.
Like if you made a list
But
of 10 like hip hop trilogies, and yeah, it makes that list for sure. But not this one.
Damn, there's a lot of good albums that came out this year.
Yeah.
I'm over here. Oh yeah, I definitely gotta put that on here.
Like I'm not even gonna hold you. Like my top 5 are in order, but after that, you could argue me down from 6 through 10.
It'd be interesting too though to see how our lists end up. Cause I know they're gonna be different.
Yeah, and I only did hip hop albums. I didn't do any.
Oh, you only did hip hop?
Yeah. Because if you start throwing R&B in there, nigga, we'd be here forever.
Let me take Taylor Swift out of here then. Hey, that Taylor Swift album is fire, bro.
I'll take your word for it.
It is. I mean, I thought we were doing top 10. Well, I guess that makes sense. It'd be hip hop.
It's hip hop albums.
Damn.
Because then you start going pop, you start Taylor Swift in there, and then you start going R&B. You start talking about Division.
Division? I don't know. I think whatchamacallit had a what's his name? I just saw it.
I don't know.
Oh, maybe it is Division. No, it's not Division. 'Cause I haven't listened to Division's album yet.
Division album hard.
What's that nigga's name? See now I gotta find it. Yeah, I did put Taylor Swift on here though.
Of course you did.
Her album can't be hip hop?
No, not on her best day.
Did you even listen to it?
No. It's not for me.
But you didn't even listen to it, though.
It's not for me.
She likes me for me.
What?
Oh, nothing.
You okay?
People that know, they know that song. Oh, I'm talking about Brent Faiyaz.
Brent's album's good.
That shit, yeah, that shit's
Brent's
good.
album's really good.
All right, let me keep doing my hip hop. Okay, yep, I'm good to go. Not yet though.
Yeah.
Gibbs, got those Gibbs on here.
Yeah, Brent's album was nuts.
I ain't know all these albums came out this year.
It's a tough year. It's a tough year. All right, so what else we got in this?
You got NBA YoungBoy on there?
Do you?
I'm still disappointed. How you gonna get DJ Drama and put out that bullshit he put out?
I still didn't get around to listen to it.
Look, I'm trying to like him because I know he puts out music at a high clip, but like as you would say, the quality is not there.
Speaking of NBA Young, did we talk about how Danny Green got to the Grizzlies and realized that's all they do is listen to NBA YoungBoy?
Well, you look at that age group, it makes sense.
I like it makes sense in the way they play too.
Oh yeah, they play like they listen to NBA. That's a good point. They play like they listen to him.
I think that's what makes me kind of want to listen. Like I gotta.
You want to be on your Ja Morant shit?
I
That's why.
I want to figure out like what mindset these niggas play with. It's like this reckless abandon, and like they never out of it. It's crazy. I don't know.
How you feel about what our boy 21 Savage said about Nas?
He just a young new nigga, man.
Wow.
I don't expect niggas under the age of 30 to really be.
I think he's 30 though.
21 Savage 30?
You meant to fact check me on that. I believe he's 20 or 20.
Well, I believe when they walk in the club because they know he's 21.
They know he's 21. Come on, man. They know he's 21.
He's 30 on the dot.
He's 30.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Well, I was gonna say like I don't think niggas under 30 really understand Nas like that, but
I get what he's saying though. Like the way music is today, the people that listen to Nas is almost like a following. You know what I mean? Like, especially when you're our age, like you've been listening to Nas pretty much your whole life. So I get what he's trying to say, but for him to say it was like crazy. I'm like, yo, you think he's irrelevant? Not relevant? Whatever you want, however you want to put it.
I'm gonna just put it to you like this: like niggas 21 Savage's age and younger who say Nas is irrelevant, just know the person you call OG would see Nas and meet him for the first time, and they would call him OG. Mm-hmm. Flat the fuck out. Mm-hmm. Like, especially if you come from the single parent households that a lot of us young black men grew up in the early 90s, Nas played a big part in raising you.
Bro, I'm at 9. I'm heartbroken right now. I gotta cut some of these albums out.
It's tough. It's a tough year.
All right, I got my 10. See how quickly I did that?
You want to do your 10 and 9?
I don't want to do it. I just don't want to. All right, let me look at this list. This is a good list. Fuck.
So this nigga.
This is a good list. 10 to 9. See, the thing is, I'll do 10 to 9 right now. And then when we come back next week, I'm like, you know what? I was looking back over this list.
Look, John, it's open to change. Until we do our last episode for the year, your list is open to change. After that, I'm going to take your list and I'm going to publish it. After that, it's on the internet.
All right.
And what do they tell you about stuff on the internet?
It's there forever.
It's there forever.
So.
Want me to give you my number 10 first?
I got my 10 and 9.
This
hurts my soul to do this to these guys, but I got my 10 and 9, bro. Fuck.
All right, here we go. Number 10, I got Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
What the fuck? Are you kidding? Are you serious?
I'm not.
Bro, that's a top 5 album.
I'm not.
Are you?
I'm not. I think it's a great album artistically.
Oh my god.
Lyrically,
I'm flabbergasted.
Bars on bars on bars on bars.
I can't even spell that word, but I'm it right now.
It just didn't have enough replay value for me to get higher than 10. But the lyrics were so great that I can't leave it out to 10. Give me your number 10.
I just thought of another album, but that'd make it 11. Fuck!
We'll do some honorable mentions.
So number 10. God Did.
Oh, the Khaled. Okay.
That's number 10 for me.
Okay.
And you said Kendrick?
I did.
Bro, you wild. Your list better be fired in. For the rest of the time, your list better be fired. That Kendrick album that's a top. I bet on anybody else's list, that's a top 5 album.
Okay. My number 9. I Never Liked You. Future.
Okay.
Again, the lyrics aren't there because we all know Future. You know, he's not a poet, if you will. Mm-hmm. But damn it, this album, the replayability of this album is just so high to me. I think this is just like it's just a great Future album, which in turn makes it a great album. The features are phenomenal. He had a good Kodak Black feature, which is hard to do. Mm-hmm. But then he did which was the first song with Drake on this album I didn't like. I'm trying to think which one that was. Oh, Wait For You. Don't like that song at all. Mm-hmm. But then the second one with Drake, I'm on.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's my number 9. Give me a number 9.
Mine's is The Forever Story, G.I.D.
Oh, okay. Love that album.
It's a great album.
That's one of my honorable
Dude,
mentions.
there's so many albums I had to cut off.
That was one of my honorable mentions right there. That was like number 11 for me.
So I wanted to throw Earth Gang on here. They're my honorable mention. Earth Gang. Cameron almost made the cut. He didn't make the cut for me. And see, Earth Gang, Cameron.
I'm going to tell you my number 8 right now. It's that Earth Gang album.
Earth Gang's not ready for you?
I love that Earth Gang album.
I mean, yeah, I get it. I get it. It should be.
That is the best thing you and Luke did for me was say, yo, check out that Earth Gang album that just dropped.
Oh, that's fire.
I was like, wait, what? It came out? And I was like, wait, what? That's only 2 niggas? Mm-hmm. Wait, they rap? I thought it was 4 different niggas.
No, they rap.
I did. I swear to God. The way them niggas rap, I thought they were 4 different niggas.
The way them niggas rap.
And I'm like, oh, it's just 2 niggas?
Oh, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's my number 8 right there. That Ghetto Guys album. All the way through.
Uh-huh.
Like, from a Billy, to the song at the end of the album that I thought was just, like, amazing in the times that we're in. The one that's called Check on Your Strong Friends. Mm-hmm. That's a powerful record right there. Yeah, that Earth Gang album. That's my number 8.
That's your number 8?
Yeah.
Coming in at number 8.
Number 8.
Number 8.
No. Number 8.
Number 8. I got Future there. I Never Liked You. I Never Liked You.
I thought Future would be higher on your list. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, there's other albums I listen to more than that one. So coming at 8, but it's still a solid album. You know, came out earlier this year. You know, I'm a Future stan. So, but I got to put my hardcore fanship on the back burner. Mm-hmm. He's coming in at 8.
Are we supposed to put our hardcore fanship on the back burner?
Don't tell me you got Big Shine 1 or something, some bullshit like that.
Sean didn't have an album this year.
You make it happen. You be like, well, it came out December 31st.
I just called him up and go, hey, yo, Sean, can you just drop an album just right quick so I can put it at number 1? Real quick.
Shit.
Just 16 year Hit Boy had on the cutting room floor.
Niggas still got Blueprint. Jay-Z is number 1 every year. Coming in at 10 years in a row at number 1. Jay-Z Blueprint. What? More than 10 years.
11 years.
11 years. Came out 2005, right?
Blueprint?
Yeah.
Blueprint came out September 11, 2001.
Oh, 2005 was Black Album. So yeah, you're right. So yeah, so what is that? That's 19 years?
First of all, Black Album came out 2003.
That came out 2003?
4.
I know it's still in high school.
It was 4.
Okay.
2004.
So, Doves for 19 years straight. Number 1 album. Jay-Z Blueprint. Is that your favorite album of all time?
No. It's up there. I don't know what my favorite album of all time is. It might be Teflon Don or College Dropout. Oh, that's a tough one.
I don't know, dude. I think we talked about this. I think Late Registration is better than College Dropout.
I don't argue either way because I love both of those albums equally.
Shit, Graduation was good too. So
that's why he number one. On the
yeah, so no
list.
one trilogy list. Yeah, that year was just different, man. And if you throw Pablo in there too, or my dark, beautiful, twisted fantasy. I mean, Kanye was.
He's untouchable. Yeah, no, Teflon Don might be my favorite album.
Teflon Don, wow.
I'm Not a Star, Freemason, Tears of Joy, Maybe That Music 3, Live Fast, Die Young, Super High. If the worst song on this album is number one with Trey Songz and Diddy, and then after that it's MC Hammer, Blowing Money Fast, Aston Martin music. Like, I think this is a classic album. I think this is definitely a 5 buffer for me.
Well, he's got one of those out of 10, so.
Yeah. And then College Dropout. That album's different.
Wow, so not even Blueprint.
That album's different.
That's crazy. That would Blueprint be your favorite album of all time.
Top 5.
And you pick Rick Ross?
Top 5. I mean, again, I'm not sure.
So does that mean Rick Ross is better than Jay-Z?
No.
Next time on Embrace the Turn Up podcast.
No, it's not at all.
That's what it sounds like to me?
No.
So Teflon Don's better than anything Jay-Z put out?
That's not what I said.
You just said...
No.
You just said it's your favorite album of all time. That tells me...
I can differentiate my favorites, which is what I think the best is. To me, those are...
So what's your favorite? Teflon Don?
It's probably Teflon Don or
the
College
best
Dropout.
one is Blueprint?
The best rap album of all time is Illmatic.
Illmatic. Okay.
Illmatic and then Life After Death.
Ooh. You tug my heartstrings with that one. Life After Death? Wow, so no Blueprint, huh?
Blueprint's probably 3. Reasonable Doubt's probably 4.
Jay-Z, I don't think he's as big a fan of you as he say he is.
I just said Blueprint's 3, Reasonable Doubt is 4.
Wow.
Black Album's probably 5.
Wow. I think Volume 1's better than Reasonable Doubt.
Well, okay.
You gonna tell me I'm wrong?
No.
Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. Go ahead. I
almost said it. Growth. This is growth for me. Let me grow.
Have you actually listened to Volume 1?
Yeah.
It is an amazing album.
It is.
When
was the last time you listened to Reasonable Doubt?
You said what?
Last time you listened to Reasonable Doubt?
It's been a minute.
2022's motherfucker, I'm nice.
You cannot tell me Reasonable Doubt's better than Volume 1. And since I drive a lot, I'm gonna go back and listen to both albums.
Please do.
And Volume 1 is still gonna be better.
Session.
I'll do that. Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
And I bet Volume 1 is still better.
So Volume 1's like what, 3rd best rap album of all time?
What was your list again?
I said Illmatic, Life After Death.
Illmatic, Life After Death.
And then what else? I said College Dropout?
No, you said Blueprint, didn't you?
Oh yeah, Blueprint's 3. Yeah.
What do you think Black Album ranks on Jay-Z's catalog to you?
3 or 4, depending on the day.
So what's number 1?
Blueprint.
What's number 2?
Reasonable Doubt.
Then Black Album?
Black Album Volume 1. Like I said,
Black Album and Volume 1.
Depending on the day. If I'm feeling real grown, it's Black Album. If I'm in these streets, hoodie on, Scully on, it's Volume 1. It literally depends.
The only bad song on Volume 1 is that Sunshine.
And that's a bad song.
It's not that bad.
It's not bad. It's like taking a test.
No, but you like Blackstreet.
I love Blackstreet.
Exactly. They're on that song.
That song's bad. So they part of the problem on that one, not part of the solution. It's really that simple. Volume 1 is phenomenal. Imaginary Player, Streets is Watching, Friend of Foe.
That's what I'm saying. Volume 1 is better than Reasonable Doubt. There's only one bad song on that album. And if you consider it bad,
Where
that's
I'm
you.
From, Always Be My Sunshine is not good. It's not good. I Know What Girls Like isn't good either.
I know what... That song ain't bad. It's better than Sunshine.
It ain't good.
Girls Like... The beat's like real industrial. It's like...
It ain't... Yeah, it ain't bad. It ain't good.
It's better than Sunshine.
What's the bad song on Reasonable Doubt?
This nigga, man. He keeps trying to compare the two. All right, man.
Because if I'm going to say one's better than the other...
Let me see this shit, man. You got me talking about this old-ass nigga. All right, let me go. Reasonable Doubt.
Just tell me what the bad song is.
I'm looking.
Okay.
Let me look for a
Okay.
second.
All right.
Let me look a little closer.
Yeah, look. Yeah. Do a deep dive. Yeah. Do an examination.
No, that's my shit. That's my shit. I can't do that. No, there's one on here I don't like.
Okay. Tell me what it is.
Nope, not that one. Nope.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm getting there.
Okay. Get there.
No. Come on, man. Can we revisit this? I gotta listen to him.
We will revisit this topic? Yeah, we sure can. We sure can.
Yeah, we gotta come back to this conversation.
Okay.
There is a song on here I don't like.
Okay.
I just can't find it right now because I feel like LeBron. You asked me questions during the NBA Finals. I can't answer it right now. You know what I mean?
Okay. It's regular season though. All right.
Season.
It's a regular season, my nigga. All right.
Oh, shit.
All right. You ready to get out of here?
Oh yeah. That's my favorite quote. I use that quote all the time. Shut the fuck up, nigga. When LeBron said that at the barbershop. Did I see that clip?
No. You did not.
I'm seeing that clip. That nigga was like, "Oh yeah, I say that shit all the time. It's one of my favorite quotes
Oh,
right there."
oh.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
Like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You ain't never used that. I know you for 15 years. I ain't never heard you say that shit.
You know the best thing about this whole Kyrie thing?
What?
Is that niggas on the internet who like want to defend Kyrie have finally decided to expose LeBron for the liar that I've been saying he is for 15 years.
Now the LeBron memes are everywhere.
They are.
So let me ask you this: if you were a high profile like LeBron or Kanye, people make memes of you, talk about you and shit like that. You think you would actually see it, or no? You think LeBron see this stuff that people say about him?
LeBron especially because he lives on the internet.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. I think athletes see everything people say about him, even though it's like, oh, I don't read that shit. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
You think the same thing about rappers too? Actors? Think they all see everything people saying?
I think actors see like what people in the industry say about him. Rappers, depends on the rapper.
If you were in a creative, if you had a, I'm sorry, I'm trying to say, if you had a creative profession, would you read the internet? Whether you're an actor, a rapper, an athlete, or TV and analyst or whatever, like Stephen A. Smith, would you read the internet?
Yeah.
You would.
Because I come from the school of thought that if somebody's not hating on you, you're not doing nothing right. Like true.
So you want the hate. You feed off of it.
All that hate I feed off of. Keep it up.
Would you feel like you
I'm
need
chilling,
to?
my feet is up. I'm like when Shaq left the Lakers just to heat it up.
Would you?
To quote Kanye
nigga,
some
man.
more.
Would you feel like you need to respond to people?
Not all
Would you
the
do?
time.
Would you be like KD? That's what I'm asking
No,
you.
I wouldn't do that. No.
You wouldn't do that.
I would do some shit like, oh, y'all really hate me for this? Oh,
Oh, you'll generalize it.
I would turn it all the way up.
You would generalize it as everybody hates it instead of just point out one or a couple people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I would see like, oh, what y'all really hating on? Like, ooh, I'm gonna make you really hate me now.
How'd you feel about the memes? They did memes of you,
I mean,
like the LeBron one. Let's say you were LeBron, and they say you lie all the time.
I'm in on the joke.
Are you getting okay?
I'm in on the joke. I would post some memes.
I don't feel like LeBron is that thick skinned. Pause.
He's not. Most athletes aren't.
Well, we heard the same thing about Jay-Z too, though. We heard Jay-Z is what did Flex say? Thin skinned.
I don't.
You think Jay-Z's thin skinned?
I think rappers have this thing where like that they feel like they're part of their general lives that they've you always counted me out, blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all didn't think I was gonna do this. I think they adapt that mindset so much that they make it a part of who they are. Mm-hmm. So when you say something bad about them, you become part of. They didn't want to see us win. So I think rappers have the mindset of the way Khaled used to talk on Instagram, like when he was talking about haters and stuff. I think that's how rappers think all the time. But I think it's like part of it is people said they weren't gonna make it in music. People said they was gonna be dead in jail. People said this. People said that. So when you say something bad about rappers, that you just become part of they. And sometimes rappers choose to respond. like Hove did with Faison Love.
That's crazy, ain't it? Because that was just like a random ass interview that Faison did.
Yeah. But like,
I guess rappers do hear everything.
That's what I'm saying. But like, some things touch a nerve more than others, but they hear and they read everything. Like, because I think Wale's consistently like, they don't love me. People don't love me. They don't love me. But actually, people do love him. But the problem is he reads everything. Mm-hmm. And working in customer service for so long, I know that people are much more likely to say something about something they don't like than something they do. Mm-hmm. So that's the whole thing.
Well, that was just saying, show Wale some love, man.
Please.
On the internet.
One of the greatest of all time.
For real?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, his pen is really good. I'll give him that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. Because I will say this. So, I don't know if you've done this, but recently I went back and listened to all the MMG compilation albums. Like 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Self-Mader, is that what it's called?
Yeah, Self-Made.
I listened to all 3 of them. And Wale shined on every song that he was on.
So I was listening to the second mixtape he had with Seinfeld, with the Seinfeld samples, More About Nothing.
Yeah.
I forgot how much I love that tape.
I forgot about that one.
And then he had the mixtape series he did called Back to the Feature, when he had features on every track. Mm-hmm. And he was holding his own with like the heavyweights of heavyweights.
Wale can split. I mean, if you ask me,
Wale is one of my all-time favorites.
Is it Flowlorian 2? I love that album.
Flowlorian 2, yeah.
So wait, what is that called? This is the More About Nothing, right?
More About Nothing.
Oh shit, it's on Apple Music.
Yeah, it wasn't on the streaming sites for a long time.
It must have just. Yep, I'm going back to this tomorrow. Going back to this tomorrow when I'm driving.
Like that. This whole mixtape is my shit.
Wale's that dude, man, but nobody gives him credit. I think he gets overshined by the Kendricks and Drakes and what's that nigga's name? Kendrick, Drake, Big Sean, and J. Cole. He gets overshined by those guys. But Wale can flow with any of them.
I mean, yeah, but I would argue his discography is just as good.
You know what? It's unfortunate. Tell me if this makes sense to you. I feel like Wale's been put in that same niche as Russ. Because Russ sells out arenas.
Yeah.
But he has this hardcore fan base. I feel like Wale's in that same kind of like niche market. Wale has like his hardcore fans where if he were to throw a concert, people would come out. People listen to his music, but it's mostly like his hardcore fan base.
But I don't feel like Wale's hardcore fan base speaks out for him the way Russ is.
Oh, no, I agree with that. I agree with that. Because people would defend
Russ. We're fans of Russ. We're not his hardcore base, but we're both fans. But his hardcore base will tell you to shut the fuck up. If you ask Russ's hardcore base what the top 5 albums of all time are, they would name you 5 Russ albums.
Oh, man.
I promise you they will.
Russ makes good music,
He does. I'm a Russ fan. But his hardcore fans, they would tell you the top 5 albums were made by Russ in the past 5 years.
That's funny.
Like, straight up. Straight up. But no, like, Wale got him. Like, he got hits, he got albums. Like, I think the only album of Wale's I don't like is The Gifted. That's the only one.
That came out earlier in his career.
Yeah. That was the album that had Bad on it. But Ambition is fire. Flowlorian is fire. Summer on Sunset is fire. Shine is fire. Wow, That's Crazy is insane.
That's insane. Yeah, I agree.
And Flowlorian 2 is great. And then Attention Deficit, like, I love Attention Deficit. Like, I legitimately love this album. Like, all the way through. But anyways, shout out to Wale.
Shout out to Wale, man.
Big shout out to Wale. All right.
Yeah, I'm ready to close this out.
You ready to get out of here?
I gotta eat some chicken, you know what I mean? Nigga status on 100. 100.
All right, guys. Big announcement.
Big announcement.
Big, huge, big ups. Big
announcement.
So, me and the boys over at Let Me Book the Territory have gotten together and we got our first sponsorship going. Manscaped.
Shave your balls.
The men's grooming.
For ball shaving.
Go to manscaped.com. Use the code Territory. You get 20% off.
That's big.
This is very important to us.
Especially if you get your balls shaved up.
We want you guys to be out here and be confident in these streets. Because if you ain't got a star player on your roster, you need to get one. And you boost your confidence with these Manscaped products. So go to manscaped.com, 20% off. Support the people who support us. They supporting us. We want you to support them. And in supporting them, you will support yourself. So do that. When you hear Let Me Book the Territory, we're going to be talking about the products, and we're going to remind y'all, 20% off. Support them because they support us, and we support y'all by giving y'all this content, and we love y'all. That being said,
shave the balls, and you can spray a little ball deodorant on them.
Yeah.
Girls love it.
Yeah. That being said,
shout out to Manscaped.
Every Friday,
Let
Me Book the Territory. New episodes with me, BA, and E-Ray. We got guests coming up soon.
The Rock? If it was The Rock, we would not be doing this podcast right now. Your ass would be preparing for it.
Oh, yeah. I'll be doing research. I'll be rewatching all of his matches.
Oh, shit.
Watching all of his movies, even The Tooth Fairy.
Oh, man. The Tooth Fairy?
Gotta be prepared, man.
Oh, shit.
Gotta be prepared.
That's up. They got a guest coming. Okay.
We line up a couple guests. Mm-hmm. Big time. Big time. Big things. Big up.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Other than that, man, you guys know where you can find me. ADUB1220 on IG and Twitter. Hit that follow button. Let me fuck up your algorithm. John?
I'm sorry.
Where can I find you?
Everywhere. Nowhere. You can find me on Elon's Twitter. Bilbo Swaggins. SWAGGANZ. You heard me? Well, I'll say two things before I get to one thing before I get to the coffee thing. I'm having the funnest time of my life on Elon's Twitter. I am not going to lie, bro. Some of the shit that people are posting is hilarious. And I love it because people are now being like non-filtered. So now people just posting some crazy ass shit. And I love it. I love it. That's my type of Twitter. Now I feel like I can say whatever I want. And nobody can do anything. Yeah. Get your coffee at Midwest Brews. BREWEZ. Wait, is that right? BREWZ.com. Midwest Brews. I was. MidwestBrews.com. Especially for starting to get cold out there. So get some coffee and warm yourself up. You heard me?
It's cold outside.
Cold outside. You see Elon fire somebody on Twitter?
He fired
on Twitter.
On Twitter?
He fired an employee on Twitter. I'm going to send it to you. Shit is hilarious.
Oh, that nigga would have to see me.
Well, would you rather get fired through text would you rather get fired through text, email, or Twitter?
Email.
Why email? Why you choose email?
Because that's the most professional of the three.
Oh.
You find me over Twitter and the whole timeline see it? Nah.
You know Elon got a big timeline. That'd be crazy.
I'm coming up there to grab my things and I'm going right to your office and we got to square up. And I'm beating the shit out of you.
You don't get fired on Twitter, man?
Beating the shit out of you.
You think that's embarrassing?
Yeah. Whole timeline see it. He got like 50 million followers now.
He does. So I'm gonna. Oh shit!
You gotta shoot me the fair one at that point.
Damn, they Oh well, I'm gonna send you this thread. You better look at it before it gets like somebody's already made their tweets private. But yeah, that's wild. He said he's fired. Shout out to Elon, man. I'm enjoying Twitter right now. My usage has definitely been up since Elon's taken over.
He gonna
drive it to the ground.
He gonna drive it to the ground. Tell him.
Wait, how you gonna have an employee meeting and the first thing you say is we may get bankrupt, bruh? That's not no motivation.
I'm telling you, it's a wrap.
And that's a wrap for this podcast. We are done for today. Dubs, you want to close us out?
Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, we will see you when we see you, and we are out.
Peace.